You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. By man, he's in the clear. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down. Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen. Here's Henderson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
May now from the gun. This to Henderson underneath. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's May. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, They connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this punt lands in the end zone for the touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, ready, red, cycle, 45, white. Field, black, needle, blue. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Ready. 60 red. Hut.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
17, red, 38.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May. All in left side. Get some space around midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
10 black. Fight 60.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Slide, here we go. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down Colts.
Here we go, set.
I'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throws caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's incomplete over the middle. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that makes it 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, huh?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
Rolling from the gun here. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Striker, 3, ready.
Throwing from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 33, yellow. Claw, 10. Set, go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Outside, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
play now. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-point lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, here we go, throw it.
Trying to inside give to Henderson. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's May. We've got a screen to the running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. He's able to drive that pile right up. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Indianapolis.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 22 needle.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
11-yard line.
Trying the left side with Stevenson. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we check, huh?
Taylor now up the middle. And he gets around 6 there. Christian Barmore with the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Set, ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Colts, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Wait.
And
Let's
the
go.
Colts, first down.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Sideline throw wheeled in by Downs. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
60 red. Claws red. Hut.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Come on. 52 blaster. Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
On the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Right. 97. You. Yell it.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third
Steal.
and goal.
Hut.
From the gun on third down. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Patriots 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It is caught at the 20. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. Borregales connects, and that'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's gonna be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. A lot of space ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And he gets 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No luck finding his receiver that time, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Running for it, it's Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Set.
Taylor again. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on third and long. He's going to be caught once again by Diggs. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's Henderson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's made in the air. He finds Diggs right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. It's inside the 10. And they're going to be set with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
They will throw. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
35. Patriots 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Power squib kick is taken in. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
To throw, here's May. All in left side. And they're going to bring him down in just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
On the set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line.
Slide through. 33. Yellow. Claws red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throw here, 3rd down. Left side into the hands of Warren. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Colts ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That'll be the 1st and more. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First and 10 from the 43. They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
May's going to take it himself. On the move, past the 40. He cuts it back right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake made the touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. And I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots trim the deficit down to 5.
42. Patriots 37.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. First down, play action. It's downfield, he's got it! And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
52 blue.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
Motioning the tight end now. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Red, 43 red. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set to go now from the 35.
Black 40.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
33, yellow. Set.
Brown gets it again here on second. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a short gain of 1. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Shot. 7. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Give on second. It's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Left, yellow. 22. Ready?
They'll throw. Third and long. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running for it with Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts push the lead up to 12.
49. Patriots 37.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
This is Henderson on second down. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
May now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
9 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. May now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots need to score quickly. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. To the air yet again. May. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Trying to get it with the option. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots trim the deficit down to 5.
Patriots 44.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. There's Brown to start the drive. He's out in the clear. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 from the 32.
52. Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he drives that clock backward on a gain of 4. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Brown. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, so they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.